We come to this sacred space, made more sacred by the presence and attention of each and every one of you. Good morning. My name is Jean McClurkin. I use the she, her pronouns. I'm going to be serving as your worship associate this morning. Today is another of our summer services for 2025, and today we welcome the Ippolito family. Yay! We are looking forward to their voices in the service today, which is titled, The Power of the Pep Talk. Now, immediately after the service, please join us for coffee, conversation, and community in the Sims room at the back. And if you're able to do so, please stay. The Ippolitos will be staying if you want to talk to them about the service, starting around 11:30. I now invite you to turn and greet our welcome banner, to greet the camera and the people at home that are watching. And now you may turn and greet one another. Let us now open our hearts and minds to the spirit of worship.
Today is going to be a slightly different kind of service. Instead of one lay leader, you're going to have a lay family. The whole Ippolito is contributing their own interpretation of Pep Talks. Emily will read a poem, Milo will share first reflection, and JC will provide the sermon. As for me, Victoria, I will add in around the edges. In my eyes, everyone needs a pep talk. A pep talk is a long-form, genuine, encouraging affirmation. It says, even though you are doubting yourself now, you are equal to the challenge, and I believe you will succeed. I have faith in you. You can do this hard thing. I understand that pep talks and pep rallies are unfashionable now and routinely given to people who don't need them, professional athletes, presidents. But I believe we should have more of them. Everyone needs pep talks. Recognition of your hard work, encouragement before a challenge, public support for your effort. So I will say to you all now, you are an incredible congregation. Your compassion, thoughtfulness, and acceptance have made this special place and encouraged our family to sign the book this year and commit more fully. Sometimes being a parent can feel like an astronaut trying to grow plants on Mars. Everything in the environment feels designed to hinder healthy development. Parents need to be the nutrients, the water, the air, the sun. It feels overwhelming and exhausting. Thank you all for being the soil, for providing a nurturing place where my children can develop strong roots. Your positive, supportive voices have contributed to their growth, and I am so grateful for that. Please continue your quiet, good work into the future, knowing that it makes a difference. I would like to call Milo Ippolito forward to light the chalice, and Emily Ippolito will share a poem that she wrote during the chalice lighting. Did I do that wrong? Liz is making a face. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, I'm going to share my poem. I think I'm too close. I'm going to share my poem, Don't Stop Being Bossy. Stop being bossy. You can't control everything. You can't make the rules. Stop being bossy, says my former friend. Stop being bossy. People will hate you if you talk like that. No one will listen to you. Stop being bossy, says my terrible teacher. Why would you stop being bossy? It's a good thing that you know what to do. You'll be able to direct people. 'Cause guess what? Bossy people become bosses, says my amazing mother.
Now please rise and singing Come Sing a Song With Me, which is in your gray hymnal, hymn number 346.
Hi. I would like all the young and the young at heart to please join me for first reflection. All three of you. Hey, everybody. Do any of you know what a pep rally is? Anyone?
No, but try, you do.
Fair. A pep rally is a celebration about a team. They usually happen for like sports teams and such. But I went to a pep rally that was specifically about Unitarian Universalism. It's called the UUA General Assembly. Yeah. Yeah. Thousand. I know, or UAGA for short. Thousands of people all over the United States from each of the 50, all meeting up to celebrate UUnit's values. It was really an amazing experience. There was a convention center with a bunch of different booths. Each one was giving out a ribbon supporting their own cause. So I made it my goal to collect every single ribbon. By the end of it, I had a 50-ribbon-long trail behind me. I had to turn around on escalators so it wouldn't get caught in the little slit. It was a lot, but I felt that sort of goal...
Escalators were awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty common thing. Yeah, easily impressed.
Mostly in airports.
Okay, we're gonna...
Fancy hotels.
Okay.
Maybe they're in
I met a lot of fun people there, all around my age, which I was pretty glad about. I was a little nervous at first. It was pretty fun meeting people who were as dedicated as I am. When I went into it, I wasn't really feeling that connected to UU. I had just come off from like some of the summer services where there aren't really as many people, usually like 30 or so. But then sort of getting launched into a place where there's 1,000-fold people there, all there voluntarily, like paying. I don't really know how to word it. It was a pretty emotional experience. I really enjoyed it. It was really sort of a pep rally for me personally, sort of like reinvigorating my spirit for helping out in the church. I don't know, man. It's just a wild feeling, and I'd love to keep contributing here because of the experiences that I had there. You can say that for the end. All in all, I want to sort of keep helping out here because of what I did there. Thank you guys for helping sponsor me. It really got me excited about you, and hopefully you guys can have that sort of experience too someday. All right, here's the last thing I need to teach you guys. When I was at UUA, I learned the UUA chant. Oh no, it's really easy. It's only got 3 parts. You go U, A. Yeah, pretty much. All right. U, A. Oh, I was going to ask everybody to do it, but then everybody did it. Thank you guys for listening to the instructions so well. All right, guys. As the children leave for religious education, the community is invited to sing them on their way.
We've now come to the time in our service for another one of our very important rituals, joys and concerns. At this time, you are invited to come up here, and light a candle and share a joy or sorrow that you carry within. Please note that the service is being live streamed and a recording will be archived. And if you'd like a candle brought to you, Liz has volunteered to walk around with the tray and help you out. Please raise your hand. If anybody would like to come forward, now is your chance. Please. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Sheila Puffer. I'm so happy to be back from my travels over the past few weeks. I've been double dipping. I watch the service, live stream, and then I go to a UU service wherever I am. And I was on UU Alaska trip for 13 days and was hosted by 4 different Unitarian fellowships in 4 different cities. And we went whale watching. We went to Denali National Park. Please talk to me about it afterwards. It's fantastic for UU experience. It's a fundraiser for Alaskan UUs.
John Kramer, music director. I wanted to light a candle remembering Dirk Stryker. On Monday, several of us from the congregation were at his partner's house, Dottie, in Arlington, at a celebration of his life. That was really a beautiful, a lot of people spoke, we sang some songs, and I remember Dirk was on the search committee that hired me, so I remember him dearly, the entire time I've been here, and of course we lost him last Thanksgiving. A really wonderful person, and as always, it was lovely to learn things about his long life, not just the last 20 years of it. So it was a really beautiful tribute. I just wanted to remember our friend Dirk Stryker.
I'd like to light a candle for my daughter's grandmother who just entered hospice.
I'm Nancy Schrock, and I'd like to light a candle for my granddaughter who's been with me this week, and for all grandmothers and granddaughters who have shared this summer together.
Sheila Rudolph Correa. On Wednesday this week, I went to the protest at the ICE Detention Center in Burlington for the first time. And it was an amazing experience, and it was really great to see. There were probably about 500 people who were there. And I definitely will be going again, so if somebody would like to come with me, I would love more company.
I will now light 3 candles. One in honor of the joys and concerns we have shared here today. Another for all of those in the wider world. And the final one for all that remains unspoken, but held in our hearts. Thank you. Oh, from this, we're going to come out and sing. We're going to have a moment of silence, and then we're going to join in singing our hymn, which is hymn number 1002, in the teal hymnal. You may remain seated. Thank you.
Sharing pep talks, or positive affirmations, or encouragement, or compliments, or whatever you want to call them, empowers people to encourage others. The poem that Emily read earlier, she wrote in 15 minutes at a writing camp when she realized I had a difficult phone call ahead of me and she wanted to give me a boost. Encouragement is reciprocal. When you receive it, you learn how to give it. The reading today is taken from Robin Wall Kimmerer's most recent book, The Serviceberry: Abundance and Reciprocity in the Natural World. In a gift economy, wealth is understood as having enough to share, and the practice for dealing with abundance is to give it away. In fact, status is determined not by how much one accumulates, but by how much one gives away. The currency in a gift economy is relationship, which is expressed as gratitude, as interdependence, and the ongoing cycles of reciprocity. A gift economy nurtures the community bonds that enhance mutual well-being. The economic unit is we rather than I, as all flourishing is mutual.
Perhaps the most important and difficult pep talks are the ones we give ourselves. When thinking of the Unitarian values of love, generosity, and transformation, might it be the case that these are the most challenging to uphold when we try to extend them to ourselves? We each likely feel this way to some degree. Consider life's simple mistakes: spilling the milk, looking for the car keys, forgetting a birthday. If a friend or loved one makes mistakes, we're quick to forgive, to extend grace, to say, please, don't worry about it, it's no big deal. And yet, when each of us makes those same errors, what do our inner voices say? How quick are we to criticize or chastise or perseverate over the images of what should have happened? We're often quick to let others off the hook, to build them back up. But with ourselves, we can be a bit stingy when it comes to bolstering or forgiving. So I propose that some of the most important pep talks are those that we give to ourselves. Now, I know this may be easy to say and hard to do. Why is that? While there are likely many answers, I'd like to offer one that has helped me and my family over the years. And I beg your patience for just a moment while I take a slight academic detour. I'm a huge fan of the developmental psychologist Dr. Robert Kegan and his theories on adult development. Yes, you heard correctly, adult development. While we can all agree that children progress through several common stages of development, we somehow collectively forget or dismiss that this is also the case for adults across our lifespan. After all, only a young person might believe that they're fully cooked and done growing at 18 or 21. Those of us beyond those societal benchmarks know all too well that there's much growth, change, and development that happens for those lucky enough to live decades beyond 21. Bob Kegan is a constructive developmentalist, and across his career, he's demonstrated that each of us constructs our values, worldviews, beliefs, habits, and those constructs themselves develop over time as we grow. Simply put, we each make sense of the world in slightly different ways, according to subject-object distinctions. At each stage, we might ask, what are we subject to, and what can we hold as object? As children and young adults, Bob would suggest that they're more instrumental or socializing. They see the world in black and white ways, or see the world as others see it, orienting towards parents, friends, peers, teachers, religious groups. But as we develop further, most people become more self-authoring. Instead of looking for the measure of our worth in others, we develop internal criteria by which we judge our own actions and self-worth. The measure of a good day shifts from pleasing others to whether we met our own standards, our own internal criteria and goals. People who are more self-authoring are more able to hold themselves object, to step back and think about their own behavior and thoughts in a more objective way. Beyond self-authoring is the final stage of adult development, self-transforming, ways of knowing and being in the world that very few of us reach that stage fully. Think Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Abraham Lincoln, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Harriet Tubman, people who are not only able to see themselves as object, but who are able to acknowledge the incompleteness of their own internal criteria and worldviews. People who understand the deep interconnectedness of every living thing. People who are able at times to put their own goals and values aside to serve a greater collective good. And over the past few years, I've really come to realize just how much of the Unitarian tradition is encouraging us all to move along this trajectory, to become increasingly self-authoring and then self-transforming. You can hear the notes of that developmental song in almost every aspect of Unitarian life. Okay, with my academic digression complete, let's come back to the self-pep talk. I argue that one of the reasons that we can be reluctant and or ill-equipped to give ourselves pep talks is that we're often not developmentally ready or able to give ourselves the same positive affirmations and love that we would easily and instantly extend to others. We're all too often caught up in what others might think of us, that socializing worldview, how it would appear to others if we were singing our own praises or tooting our own horns. Just think of all the negative cliches associated with positive self-talk. Someone has a big head, thinks too highly of themselves, is always humble bragging, singing their own praises, or maybe as the kids would say, flexing. Not only are we challenged to see ourselves as object and provide ourselves with the pep talks we need, but we also receive numerous societal messages that we shouldn't be too full of ourselves, and certainly not out loud. So, where does this leave us? I would invite everyone, as a developmental and countercultural nudge, to start keeping track of our own inner voice or voices. What is that voice saying on a daily basis? Notice any contrast between your outward voice, that is gentle, kind, forgiving, bolstering to everyone around you, and your inner voice, which may not be equally kind, forgiving, or bolstering to yourself. I'm on this path too. I'm not perfect. I haven't arrived. I'm certainly not self-transforming in the ways that I might hope to be eventually. But I'm starting to notice how I approach others with grace and myself with grievances. How I'm quick to provide a pep talk to my partner, my children, my friends. You're amazing. Keep going. You've got this. And all too often with myself, I'm quick to say, why didn't you do more today? Why'd you waste time on that? Look at your waistline. Why haven't you been exercising more? These are all things I would never say to a friend or a loved one, yet these critiques leap to mind when pointed at myself. And so, on my own developmental journey, as I work towards becoming more self-authoring and self-transforming, I start by noticing that inner voice first and foremost. I try to hold it object. What is it saying? Is it generally positive or negative? Then I consider, would that be something I would say to a friend, a loved one, a colleague? What would I say to someone else in my same situation? Would I berate them for not living up to an impossible ideal? Or would I give them a pep talk? Tell them that they are indeed enough, and that they're doing the best that they can, and that they make a difference in others' lives every day. Now consider, what if I said those same things to myself? What would happen? How might the self-pep talk make me even more open and available to serve and support others, more capable in tackling the challenges I face, delighting in the daily joys that I might otherwise overlook? I can do it. I believe I can. I know I can. I've got this. And I want to encourage everyone else to do the same. Start today. Write yourself a stack of affirming sticky notes and leave them around your home, your office, your garden. Allow yourself to stumble across them, enjoying them each time you see them. Allow the incredulous, cynical inner voice to accept them as the love notes they are, heartfelt and true. Stop yourself from the knee-jerk response of, oh, you're just saying that, or they wouldn't say that if they really knew me. Don't let yourself sidestep the pep talk that you have secretly been craving. Go ahead, toot your own horn, revel in that inner music. It may feel silly at first, but with practice, new joys will emerge. At this moment in our country's history, the most important positive affirmations we may receive truly may come from ourselves. Don't deprive yourself of the self-pep talk that you need most, the one you give yourself each day that helps you keep working toward a more just, more interdependent, and a more loving future. A future in which everyone can and does, unapologetically, love themselves first and foremost.
So while we work on our own adult development and positive self-pep talk, let's acknowledge that gifts and giving are a way within our power to build community and express our shared values to inspire and prop up each other in this beloved community. When we contribute to the offering, we make a practical investment in the ongoing thriving of a faith community in the wider world as well. The Winchester Unitarian Society cannot pay the bills, cannot have staff run our live stream technology without your financial support. Here are the different ways you can donate to the Winchester Unitarian Society. Those attending by live stream will soon see the instructions on how to give. For those of you in the sanctuary, we're going to pass the plate. And then if you're visiting us for the first time, I'm looking around, I'm not seeing any faces, but if you are, the most important thing you can do is share your information as our guest so that we can stay in touch with you and help keep you connected about the ongoing activities of this community. The offering will now be generously given and gratefully received. Thanks. Those who wish to do so may join me in reading together the affirmation of shared ministry. We gather not for ourselves alone, but to use our common power to build the beloved community within and beyond these walls. We create and reaffirm this covenant this day to practice flourish, to practice compassion amidst difference, and to embody transformative love. Let us now rise in body or spirit for our closing hymn, number 1021 in the Teal hymnal, Lean on Me.
Pep talks are important for everyone, but they are essential for children. While it is important to sympathize with kids and have compassion for their fears and concerns, it is also critical to teach them of their strength and power. We must help our children identify and build their unique talents and skills. If the world is truly as interdependent as we believe, then we are all here for a purpose. There is a place where each person's individual talents can meet the world's needs. We must remind our children that they are capable of difficult things and that overcoming hardship builds strength. Let us empower the next generation. We've given them enough problems to clean up. Let's give them the strength and encouragement to face them.
was like a musical pep talk. Please join me in reciting together the words for extinguishing the chalice that are printed in your order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Now, this service has ended. Thank you, Ippolito family. This was wonderful to have a whole family participating. But our life of service continues. Let us move to either the Sims room or Zoom link for a social hour. The discussion about today's service, again, will take place in about 30 minutes if people are willing to stay and want to do that. Thank you all very much. You're now dismissed.